Good morning from the First United Methodist Church of Orange. My name is Julie Wakefield, and I am here for today's devotion. A while back, Pastor Bill spoke about being blessed, and today our focus will be about the beauty of the world around us and the blessings of God's perfect creation. During the parade of athletes in the opening ceremonies in the Olympics, we are reminded of this by the countries from all over the world. Some big, some small, some only 2 athletes, all happy to be there. In Stories of a Faithful Heart by Alice Gray, we are encouraged to trust and be content. In a new day, every morning, lean your arms a while upon the windowsill of heaven and gaze upon the Lord. Then, with the vision in our heart, turn strong to meet your day. When we take the time to learn about people, creatures in all areas of the world, migrations, animals, and plants that instinctively know what to do in the rhythm of life, we are awed. In the book Gifts from My Front Porch, one passage titled "It's All Good" tells of sitting and really looking at the garden, which in my case would be my back patio. And it reads, "Sometimes I sit on my front porch and just look at my garden. If I'm not careful, I end up watching my garden for hours and neglecting all my chores. My garden is beautiful. It is filled with California native drought-tolerant plants, mostly flowering shrubs. It is known as an urban habitat. Most of the plants attract bees and butterflies and hummingbirds. No fewer than 6 species of bees feed on my garden flowers. To me, my garden symbolizes the goodness of God poured out in His creation. It's good for me to remember that when He finished creating the world, He declared it good. When I feel discouraged or overwhelmed, I look at my garden and drink in the goodness of God. Genesis 1:31 tells us, God saw everything that He had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the 6th day. At night, I particularly like to look at the sunsets, which I see because I am blessed with large windows looking across the Santa Ana River to the west. Psalm 8 reads, O Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth, who have displayed your splendor above the heavens. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have ordained, what is man that you take thought of him, and the Son of Man that you care for him? Yet you have made him a little lower than God, and you crown him with glory and majesty. You make him to rule over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and also the beasts of the fields, the birds of the heavens, and the fish of the sea. Whatever passes through the paths of the seas, we know that God has created a majestic world. A few days ago, we visited a friend at the Orange County Fair who handles the oxen, beautiful, majestic animals. And she cares for them and loves them. And finally, I pray, God, help me to find goodness in your world and let me rejoice and celebrate in it. Amen.